What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! How you guys doing? Now, these are one of these types of videos where it's a lot different and a lot more, I would like to say, outside the box. Especially because, you know, just being upfront, I'm not like a political type of dude or anything that just involves politics. I honestly like to stay away from, just for the simple fact is because I'm not educated, you know what I'm saying, to the point where I understand it fully enough. But if you haven't been sleeping under a rock, there's been something that's been going on the past week ever since this has happened. And you don't necessarily have to be involved in the politics. You don't even have to have any information about politics whatsoever. Now, first off and foremost, I want to say RIP to this young king named George Floyd. If you guys don't know, now you will know. He was literally murdered in Minnesota, Indianapolis, by an officer. I don't know his full. I think it's like Derek Chauvin or some shit like that. He was murdered. This was not a you know, anything if, ands, or buts about it. He was just flat out murdered. The cop put his knee on this man's head. While there was three other officers, you know, three other officers around, you know what I'm saying? The officers were nowhere near in danger, you know what I'm saying? And he just literally murdered in cold blood, you know what I'm saying? Broad daylight. Seeing this happen and exactly when this took place and everything like that, it took some time for me to necessarily figure out how I wanted to come on camera and address this, because I feel like I have the right to address something like this, of this matter, because I have a platform, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like other people need to be aware of things like this. A reason it took me a little bit for me to come on camera to really necessarily say something is because I didn't want to, how can I say it, come on and come off, you know what I'm saying, too, and rub somebody off the wrong way. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's time for a change, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a change, you know, and anybody that's right now, you know what I'm saying, fighting for this, you know what I'm saying, battle and fighting this, you know what I'm saying, this race war that still exists today, you know what I'm saying, you're getting the biggest W of your life, you know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as you're not, you know, remember, keyword, as long as you're not hurting other people to a point where like you're killing them to that point, you know what I'm saying, everybody is taking a W fighting for this, because this shit has been going on for a long ass time, bro. It's been going on for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know what I'm saying, seeing shit like this, I'm not saying that I've seen another man get kneed just like the way Mr. George Floyd was, but where I was growing up, you know, you deal with a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, racist police officers, you deal with a lot of crooked cops, you know, and this is just something that you continuously see every day. And when you see that, you honestly become numb, you know, but I can't even be numb to something like this, man, because I feel like I have to voice my opinion on this. The one biggest thing I definitely want to say towards us, anybody that's fighting, you know what I'm saying, for this tragic situation that happened, make sure you be safe out there. Make sure you're being sanitary. Make sure you wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? You know, because not even with this COVID stuff, you know, there's other sicknesses and illnesses and diseases out there. You always want to stay 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? George Floyd, you will never be forgotten. I definitely wanted to just come on the camera and pay my honors and respect. And not even with just George Floyd, you know, there's a lot of other people that we still cannot forget, you know, such as the Trayvon Martin, you know what I'm saying, situation. Ever since that situation happened, it's really been having my eyes open and making sure, you know, to being safe out there, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, the police brutality and everything. Because even for that example, the Trayvon Martin situation, you know, that literally could have been me. I was that kid in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, with the, you know, hoodie on, going to the corner store, you know, when I wanted to get something, you know, and it's just like, at the end of the day, it has to be an end to something that's been going on for a long ass time. Like I said, anybody that's protesting and, you know, fighting for this, the right, and fighting for justice, you're taking the biggest W of your life. All I ask to make sure is everybody, make sure you stay safe out there, you know what I'm saying, because George Floyd would not want anybody else, you know what I'm saying, to fall victim to what had happened, you know what I'm saying, in this similar situation. For everybody that's going on out there, man, it's literally everybody, you know what I'm saying, against all racist people, man. That's another thing I definitely want to put out there, man. It's just not a race war between. This is what the the media and some of the people in the government want. They want people to have a a black versus white race war. This is not what's supposed to happen. This is supposed to be everybody against racist people. You know what I'm saying? Racist people come in all types of colors, shapes, and sizes. You know what I'm saying? So the only way we can beat this racism is if everybody comes together and do not let up off the pedal. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you still move smart. You know what I'm saying, with how you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Still take that W, still take that, that right for justice, and never give up and never forget about not only just George Floyd, but the past, police brutality incidents. You know what I'm saying? And America is going to have no choice but to change. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have no choice but to change. Remember, everybody, treat everybody equal. You know what I'm saying? This stuff, like I said, tough times only last temporary. You know what I'm saying? Tough times never last. Tough people do.